everybody! Today's review is on a brush set from Too Faced, and it's called the Pro Essential Brush Set. It's a set of 5 brushes, and it comes with a little pouch like this. And there's the little teddy bear detail on there. They always say with their brushes, or at least the last couple of kits I've tried, that they're made with teddy bear hair, so completely synthetic bristles, cruelty-free. The company sent me this brush set to review, and seeing the price at $65, I knew that, I mean, for this to be worthwhile to me, it's got to be brushes that are really going to work into my routine. Depending on how you like to do your makeup, how many different kinds of brushes you like to use, the opinions on this set may vary a lot person to person. As you can see, they all have pink handles. They've got gold lettering on them. The ferrule is kind of a matte gold, very pretty. They're all very soft, and I have not noticed shedding with any of these. As for the little pouch that they come in, I think it's cute. It's gold with pink hearts. The bag is definitely long enough to accommodate the brushes, but you know, I could see them becoming a little misshapen just throwing them in there like that. The first one is a powder brush. This is the only face brush in the kit. This worked well for me for an application of powder. I was using the Estee Lauder Double Wear powder. I thought it went on very nicely and evenly. If you want to use this for a bronzer or say to contour with, I do like to kind of take advantage of where this is pinched in and sort of pinch it in even more, and then you can really target exactly where you're contouring and then use it kind of as a full powder brush to buff it out. And I went on and kind of pushed the limit of this brush and used it for blush. It's definitely larger than the kind of brush I might typically use for blush, and I'll show you a little size comparison. Here's an angled brush, my Sigma F10, and you can see this is a much larger brush. So you've got to be pretty careful with it, I think, if you're going to use it for blush. The other 4 brushes are all about the eyes. So you've got an all-over shadow brush. It's a little more full at the tip as opposed to being really tapered up the sides. And for me, I don't love that quality in it because I feel like wherever you are getting ends of bristles, that's where you're picking up product. I noticed with a brush from Sigma or my Sonia Kashuk, it's tapered pretty far down the side. So when I lay it down in a shadow, kind of flat like that, I'm picking up product down the whole side of the brush and then applying it. Here, because your tips are pretty much just at the end, you're really only picking up product at the tip. I don't think that makes for the most efficient application because you're really trying to get it off the end of the brush. This next brush is labeled Contour, and this brush has actually grown on me a little bit. When I first saw it, I thought, oh no, it's another one of those brushes cut diagonally, not tapered down the sides at all. But the more I use it, I really do like how this wedges right in my crease. It's different from several other brushes that I have in this style because it's smaller and it's much softer. The bristles really do move around a lot, so I think you can get a little more blending action with this brush. I think even if you have smaller eyes, this can do a pretty good job of just using that shape, wedging it right into your crease, going back and forth, and just laying down that product exactly where you want. Another brush that's included in this kit is a blending brush. I don't find that I like to use this to apply colors so much as just blending what's already there, so I would go over the border of what I put in my crease and soften up that edge. The bristles are so soft and fine, and yet there's such a great quantity of them in this brush. It just works really well to get a flawless blend. And then the final brush in the kit is this liner brush. Definitely thicker with bristles toward the base, right where the bristles are coming out, and then it comes to quite a point, and it is definitely tapered up to that point. I use this with a little bit of powder shadow to develop a bit of a line on my lower lash line. This can work with a cream or gel liner as well, but it doesn't give me quite the fine line that I've become accustomed to with like my Real Techniques fine liner brush. My overall thought on this brush set is that I don't like each individual brush well enough to put $65 into it. They could have thrown in maybe a separate, slightly smaller brush for the face. I think maybe it could be a little more worthwhile. And as far as the eye brushes, I mean, I think this little crease guy is pretty handy. I like the blender brush, but are they really unique enough to be head and shoulders above cheaper brushes that could have similar functions? I don't really think so. And then the flat brush and the liner brush were not really my cup of tea. So despite the fact that I think these brushes are really well made, I think the price tag's really high for what you're getting. I just wanted to share my opinion. That's what all these reviews are, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.